Well, hello everybody, I hope you can hear me over there. I've got this view because I wanted you to see the couple of locos I've got running. So, welcome to Robert's Train Set, and I'm going to turn the sound off to the engines because I suspect you won't be able to hear me over there, and I will come a bit closer in a minute. But as you can see, just coming through the picture was my 68, and on the inside track we've got the Bachmann Class 37 putting some Hornby carriages. So let's turn the sounds off to the locos and I'll come a bit closer and explain. So I hope this is a bit better. As you've seen at the beginning of this, I had a parcel come, didn't I? Now I won't say it's a box because it's not, as you saw from the other photo. And quite a few months ago I said I wasn't going to buy anything, didn't I? And in fact the last time I bought anything to run on the railway was over well, 5 or 6 months ago. I have since bought obviously the Seramore signals and the Hornby digital points and what's the name decoders with the signals, which I still haven't done because of this shoulder. But it's improving, I must admit, it is improving. I don't think I would have been doing this if it hadn't. So what was in the box, which isn't a box? As you saw, it was open-ended and it was just this bit of cardboard wrapped around it. Yeah, so yeah, different. I mean, it looks as though it might make up a box, I don't know. So, what was inside? Well, it was one of them, and it was one of them. And if you've seen the 68 running around, you might realise what these might be. So I'll turn around and give you a show of them. And yes, they're the DRS Mark II coaches, one and another one. If I turn it out that way a bit, I'll show you the end codes. So, it's not very often that I actually have to buy something that is a specific livery, but obviously these are the two coaches I wanted, and I didn't get them from Hornby. I got them from Judam or whatever however you pronounce it. It sounds very French the way I say it. I don't think it is, but anyway, whatever. And I saved about £3 on each one over Hornby's price. And I did have 5, all separate numbers. And initially I put that all in and was going to buy the 5. And then I saw the price of those coming up to over £200. And I thought, no, I don't want to spend this money. It's the whole idea of not buying anything. So I've just bought the 2 because I only need 2. So that's where we are. So what I'll do now is I'll get them out of the packaging. I don't need to show them, you know, anything. It's whatever, isn't it? Loads of bits on these. So I'll get them out and we'll run them around on the train that I bought them for. Cheers everybody, I'll see you in a minute. So, the train's about to come into view, and here she comes. So, the 68 is my new direct rail carriages. And of course, the nuclear fast train, the Royal Navy one. Now, as yet, I've got no police in the carriages. I might do that, I don't know, you see. So that's why I wanted these, and that's why I needed the right livery. Interestingly, in the packaging, we had some of their new magnetic couplings, so they might come in handy. Have to see how these work, won't we? So I'll just give you a few shots of this running around, and then that'll be the end of this video, I think. But maybe not. Why have I got the Class 37 running round? Well, customers are receiving the Acura Scale 37s, are they not? And interestingly, I saw a video today that some of them don't have the cold start in them if you've got the sound fitted ones. Bit of an oversight. So yeah, I haven't ordered one of these. I don't order things anymore, but I would like to get one if there's any free at the end, like I did with the Deltic 55, if you remember. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, a little bit of an oversight, isn't it? So I'll get these, I'll get this train running a little bit quicker, and we'll just follow it around the layout. Okay. So everybody, just to finish this little short video, I had a reason for most of the things on the layout that you've seen today. Obviously the class 37 because of the Acura scale problems, and the nuclear flask wagons because of the new carriages, and obviously it's pulled by a 68, isn't it? So all right. You might wonder why I've got the cross-country carriages there, and the reason I thought I'd do this is just to show the escalation in costs that we've had to suffer, I think. So you can see before you I've got one of each, one of the new ones and one of those, and the boxes behind, and the first thing you notice is how much shorter the direct rail services coach is. So let's have a closer look at these. So first we'll just have a look at this cross-country coach, and you can see the detail is pretty damn good, I think. And if I sort of pan into the old bogies there and keep them in focus, you know, there's quite a bit of detail. I've got a little bit of painted detail, but not a lot. I think some of the more modern carriages, especially the Acura scale ones, are going to be a lot better than these, aren't they? But yeah, it's good, and you know it's got an interior and you can see the seats through the windows. So let's now move to the new direct rail one, Mark II. So you know, I think you'd say that this is every bit as good as the cross-country ones, the Mark IIIs. And if we pan in again to the bogies, yeah, there was a bit more detail, a bit more paint and whatever, but not an awful lot more detail as such, you know, probably the same sort of moulding as both of these. So what's this all about? So I think I got the cross-country coaches probably a year ago, maybe 18 months, not quite sure, but not that long ago, you know, in a reasonable time frame. But as I showed you in this video, the direct rail carriages from Hornby were £41 and I believe 23p or 21p each, and that wasn't from Hornby. Hornby would want 45 I think or so. Now the cross country came from Hattons or Wales of Sheffield, and I bought these for £24.50 each, which is why I bought 12 of them. Now, okay, some of the expenses may have gone up for the manufacturing at the moment, but you know, almost double for not much more detail, and for an actually smaller coach. So I just feel, you know, they're sort of spiking themselves in the foot, these manufacturers, if they think we're all going to sort of pay these sort of prices. I certainly won't, which is why I only bought 2 of these, because I needed the 2. If they'd have been at the £24 or even £30, I might well have bought the 5. So, you know, they're selling them, but, you know, they could sell a lot more. So it's always a case of if you lower the price, you'll sell a lot more and you'll probably make more profit. Anyway, that's my little rant, I suppose. But that's why I had them in the running session. So I hope, as I say, you've enjoyed this, and watch out for my next one. And I think the next one probably will be a live from up here, as the weather's getting a bit warmer and whatever. So there we go. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.